like, subscribe, and share. And follow me on my Facebook page to show your support. Today's topic is mothers. I was a young mother. I had both my children when I was a teenager. I was a troubled teen, but I always wanted my children. I wanted children from a very young age, actually. I wanted something that would always love me and always need me. Of course, you do find out as they become teenagers that is no longer the case. Yes, it is very painful to watch them not need you anymore. Yes, but as you hit my age, which I am thankful also, no regrets whatsoever, that I had children at a younger age, because I knew I'd have such a big life afterwards. When they were older and grown up and out on their own, I'd have a longer life to enjoy it. Even though I made a lot of mistakes, because of the fact that I was young and when I was growing up, that I didn't have very much patience or tolerance back then, because I was also going through a lot of things. So I made some mistakes. I wasn't the best mother in the entire universe, as far as Mrs. Cleaver. Nope, I didn't have any beeves. I did have a couple little rascals, but basically, good children, good-hearted children. I brought them up with some good values. They were instilled at a young age, and they stuck. Made my kids good kids. I always expressed when they were growing up also, no matter what anybody else thought, to be themselves. And there was nothing the matter with that. And you don't gotta put up fronts for other people and for what other people think. That was a very good number one thing to instill in a child. When you raise a child with an extreme amount of criticism about how they do and say everything and like crazy control type stuff, which surpasses being overprotective. I was overprotective. I kept my children relatively close, but I didn't go overboard to the part of expecting them to be perfect and having to control them as an adult and letting them fly on their own and be their own person, make their own mistakes, because I, as someone that made a lot of mistakes in the past, I made sure that I put myself in their position and I was as understanding as I could be without letting them push a boundary too far and doing things that were bad for them. And I still will, as they are very full-grown adults with chitlins and stuff, that I will still say something. I'm not afraid to say anything to anybody. And I mean, anybody. That's for real, for real. And although I will not interfere, I will make my presence known if there's something bad going on. But thank God that I raised strong children, independent children. They can take care of themselves. I'm very grateful for that. Yes. And that they have the courage to be themselves. And it makes really a stronger human being. It makes a stronger minded human being. Survivors. Warriors. Yes. They aren't afraid to go out and make their own decisions. And can admit if they made a mistake and change it. They're relatively well adapted. So I can't complain. And I can't be completely too hard on myself, because even though I wasn't Mrs. Cleaver or Mrs. Walton, and I didn't live in a little house on the prairie, even though I watched it a lot when I was little. I always wanted to be Mary on Little House on the Prairie, but I resembled more of Laura Ingalls. I was a tomboy. But I now consider myself that Mary. I thought she was very pretty. As my ADD kicks in and I stroll off the path. Well, it's Mom's Day, and I've been kicking with myself all day and having peace and quiet from other people and places and things, and reflecting a little bit, and enjoying my time and just getting high on life. Anywho, if you criticize the crap out of a child, no matter how old they are, criticize the crap out of whatever they think or say or do, they are caused to doubt their thoughts and their own decisions. And if you try to make all the decisions for them, then they're afraid to make mistakes. Because when they F up, they're also going to get criticized to death and called names and told how much of a piece of shit they are and turn into a freaking big narcissist that nobody can handle. Thank God I didn't do that. And I was a very loving mother. I always hugged and loved and kissed my babies. They always had that. I try now, but it's aggravating to them, so there you go. They hurt their mom's feelings because I let go, and then they become weird about it. But they know they're loved. I always made sure that no matter what, they always knew that no matter how bad of something that they did was, if they ever did anything that bad to begin with, that they could tell me, and I would still love them. And it didn't mean that they wouldn't get yelled at about it. That I wasn't going to have to hurt their feelings a little bit. But they knew that I always loved them. Always. So, my children will tell me the truth. They won't have to lie or manipulate me to get the affection from me that they need or want. And they have no problem making decisions on their own and living their life. And they turn out just fine in the end, so there's more than one way to get to where you're going. So I'm pretty proud of that. I'm very proud of both of my children. And I let them go and grow and learn the real world. You can't protect them from all that. They have to learn how to take care of themselves. Because somebody's idea of what that might look like might be a lot different than theirs. But you still accept them. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. And I, after having both of my children's Happy Mother's Days, meant more to me than anything in the world. My son being the first one to message me the night before to tell me Happy Mother's Day, which I didn't realize until early this morning, but he made me have tears, and then I got one from my daughter, so that's a good day. And they're living their lives and I'm living mine, and what I'm getting today is pure peace alone with myself. And it didn't cost a thing. Just a few seconds of their time. Simple procedure. I did get what I need. So I'm good with that. Love from my chitlins, love from a few friends that recognized my Mother's Day existence. I'm happy.